Today on Inside Pierce County, we're going to dive deep into ferry maintenance. I'm here today at Everett Ship Repair with Trevor Treaty. Tell me a little bit about our ferries.
Well, thanks for coming out, Bruce. Our ferries service Steilacoom, Anderson Island, and Ketron Island and provide lifeline service to those communities.
And how old are our ferries?
This boat is about 16 years old and the Christine Anderson's a little more than 20.
So I know when I take a car in for service to get one thing done, frequently they'll find other things that need to be fixed. Is that the case with something as big as the Steilacoom II?
That often happens. When the boat goes back on the dry dock, we'll be reinstalling the propellers and propeller shafts, rehanging the rudders, painting everything below the waterline, and fixing some steel work in the hull. And we do often find other problems like you would, in the shop. So do you want to come down and take a look at some of the work that we're doing?
Absolutely. Let's go. So this is the car deck that people see and drive their cars on. What kind of maintenance are we doing here?
Right, so behind us you can see a crew working on painting. Very important that we take care of this paint because it preserves the boat and the steel that it's made of from the harsh salt water and salt air that we operate in.
So now can we go see some spaces that the general public doesn't see?
Absolutely, let's do it.
So tell me about the major equipment we have down here in the heart of the ferry. Was there anything in particular that was a challenge that we didn't anticipate?
One of the propeller shafts had a significant rust and corrosion on it that wasn't expected. It was pretty serious. We were able to take that shaft and machine all of the rust out of it and make a repair that the Coast Guard was happy with, and we'll be reinstalling that when the boat goes back on the dry dock.
This is the heart of the controllable pitch propeller system. And they're taking it apart and doing a whole series of inspections. When you talk about things you don't do but every 4 years,
right?
It's that level of inspection.
So these are watertight hatches that lead to the void spaces under the car deck.
Can I get in?
Absolutely, let's take a look.
Okay, this is the bottom of the boat?
Right, this is the hull of the ship right here. This is the #1 main propulsion shaft. So this connects to the main engine on one end and the propeller on the other.
We seem to be missing something right there.
Absolutely, so that's the #3 journal bearing. It supports the weight of the shaft and allows it to rotate with basically no friction. This is one of the service items that we have to take care of in the shipyard every 4 years. So as part of this project, this will be replaced and everything will be tested and put back together.
So here in the pilot house, this is where the captain drives the ferry, and I'm looking at the maintenance items that might affect this person's work.
You'll notice we don't have any steering equipment here, it's just gone. So that's part of the upgrade to that system, is we're replacing the steering controllers that are here.
So Trevor, one of the challenges is we have to maintain our boats so they can be reliable, but sometimes you have to take them out of service to do that maintenance.
Right.
So how do we balance that?
Critical maintenance is obviously an item that we can't forego. The boat must come out of service for things that are broken or Coast Guard required for service. But we try to plan our maintenance around our known operating schedule to impact our riders as little as possible.
Well, Trevor, I gotta thank you. It has been so fun. I love going from the bottom of the bilges to the top of the pilot house. Thank you very much for your time and expertise today.
Well, thanks for coming out, sir. We appreciate it.